Hey gang, going to put up a short video here on how to install R. So what I've done is I have uninstalled R on my machine, and I just want to go through the steps of installing and show you what a successful installation is going to look like. Now keep in mind, some of you have emailed me and said, yeah, I noticed that you work with Mac, and the installation process is a little different with Windows, but this should help. So, guys, what I would do is I would open up Google or whatever search engine that you like to use, and I would literally just type in R. Kind of a funny story. One time, my secretary, I told her I needed to get R installed on the machines in a classroom I was teaching in. She's like, "Well, how do you spell that?" And I said, "Well, R." And she said, "Well, A-R-E? No. Guys, just type R. That's all you got to do. Now, once we get there, let's open it up. And, under the getting started, I'm going to go, let's see, what do we want to do? World famous astronaut pre-release versions will appear June 8th. Well, we don't have June 8th just yet, so I think what I would do here is just go to download R. And let's see, if available for URLs. Mirrors can be found here. So what we want to do is I want to go down to USA, and I like the UCLA CRAN. Now, the Comprehensive Archive Network here, again, if you have Windows, you're clearly going to select that one. I have Mac, so I'm going to select this one. And the first thing I'll do is I'll choose the R 3.20 package. I think this is the uploaded one. Yeah, we're not going to do anything too fancy with R, so let's just do the base package. Yeah, I think this will be good. Now, I trust the source, so I'm going to keep this. And it's going to take a couple of minutes, but that's fine. Hope everyone's staying up to snuff on all the videos, and stay current. The last thing you want to do is fall behind in a statistics course. If you get a week behind, maybe even 2 weeks behind, I think that you can probably get caught up. But if you get too far behind, that can lead to a very, very brutal summer semester. Now you'll notice I might have a fancy smancy computer, but my internet connection here at home is horrible. So, and you can tell how long it's taken for this to download. So what I have to do is I create my videos here at home usually, and which will be really interesting once my girls get out of. Sorry, it's morning. I'm addicted to coffee. Once my girls get out of school, they like to. I have two 11-year-old daughters. They're not twins. They are adopted from China. They're 35 days difference in their ages. And one of them, when I say, Daddy's going to put up a video, give me about 45 minutes or so, and don't make any noise and don't bother me, and that kind of stuff. One of them will go to her bedroom and get on her iPad or iPhone and just go watch a movie, whatever. The other one will make sure that she drops a plate, that she makes some sort of noise, because she's just kind of like that. So it looks like we've got about 10 seconds left on the download. I'm sure you probably fast forwarded through all this, so you probably didn't hear anything about. All right, gang. We're ready to do some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just double click that. And it's going to come up to the installation. So we have an introduction. So it's going to guide us through. So hit continue. I'm going to continue. Software license continue. I'm going to agree because I've read all this stuff before. You can, I encourage you to read it, but it's up to you. And I'm going to go install. Now, log in, and it's going to configure everything, validate some files, and ultimately write those. Okay, looks like we got less than a minute. Hopefully you're doing this with me. Otherwise, it's extremely boring video. And if you've got a quicker computer, quicker internet connection, you're probably wondering what I'm doing. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, I have a very bad internet connection, so I create my videos here at home, and then I usually have to go to either to Lexington, to UK, or to my office at Shawnee, and upload the videos. Sometimes I go to Starbucks. Actually, Starbucks has a pretty good internet connection. So I sit there and have a cup of coffee and upload videos. So there'll be many times that I'll have the videos done on, by Monday morning, say by noon at 1, 2 o'clock. But I won't be able to get them to you until I get somewhere where I can upload them. So, and what I try to do, my oldest daughter, again by a whopping 35 days, is in gymnastics. So she's her gymnastics gym is really close, about a minute away from a Starbucks. So I take her to gymnastics, go upload videos, go pick her up from gymnastics, and come home. Saw an interesting T-shirt the other day. It says, "Let me tell you about my life," and then it was like ... Oh, wait a minute! I have a daughter in gymnastics. I have no life. That pretty much explains my life. She's gotten pretty good. We've gone to a better gym. I don't mean better, just in terms of the instruction, I think is better. But our other gym was fantastic too. But, well, come on, R. All right, looks like it's doing something. Okay, so installation was successful. That's cool. And I can close this. Now, where mine will be, it'll be probably in my applications. Here's R, and I'm going to add it to my bar right there. All right. Now, if I click this, I will access R for the first time. Now, just a bunch of words, and the things it tells you is it tells you the platform and different things, and it tells you it's a free software. It comes with absolutely no warranty. That's certainly not going to be an issue for us. We're not going to do anything that's that crazy important in this class, other than create your grade. But there are companies out there that are doing very important data analysis. And when they run more sophisticated models, they need to know that the answers they're getting are correct. And in fact, a few years ago, SPSS, when it first came out, is one of the most powerful statistical software packages in the social sciences. And they found out some of their calculations were wrong. So some of the research that had been done with that statistical software package was wrong. So anyway, gang, you got a lot of stuff you can do. There are some data sets that we can access. just by typing data. One that I like, well, I'm not going to tell you. There's a lot of them that we'll look at. Here's a sleep. So if you, for example, if I want to access that particular data set, I can just type sleep. And I don't know what these things mean, but you can actually go on the internet and get information about what group, and what ID it actually tells you. If we want to enter our own data, let's say we've got 5 numbers we want to find the average of. I'll call my numbers something, and let's say our numbers are, whatever. So let's say that we actually have 6 numbers there. So let's say we have 3, 6, 2, 8, 9, 10. So I have to enter those in this string. So guys, be careful with that. And I have to use the C to actually get R to recognize the data set. So now if I just type capital X, I'll see that I have my numbers. If I want the average, just type mean. If I want the standard deviation, we'll get into fancier schmancier stuff like looking at a histogram. So guys, this is all to be learned later, but I think R is much, much, much easier to analyze data with than is the graphing calculator. But yeah, I'm going to teach you both. But essentially, I just need to make sure that you have one of the two. That's the main thing. If funds are tight, and they usually are, and you can't get a graphing calculator, then I'll show you how to do everything on R. But yeah, you got to download it, guys. All right, gang. That's all I got. Take care.